Stacy here with Bluebird Paper and Thread. Thank you for joining me today. Today is Saturday, March 16th. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My channel is on my hobbies, cross-stitching, a little bit of sewing, hopefully someday quilting. I do enjoy paper crafting. I make cards and gift card holders, tags, treat boxes, that kind of thing. Tiny little bit of scrapbooking, but I haven't done that in a while. I'm way behind. This week was presented some challenges. I wound up with a cold. At least I think it's a cold. We also had a Santa Ana event. I am in Southern California, and winds pick up and they come in and blow from the desert out to the ocean, and I have high allergy season in like October and March, and it's March. I'm not 100% sure that it was fully allergies, because my daughter had the sniffles and a little bit of a cold about a week and a half ago. My husband had one at the beginning of, not this week, but the week before. My son, had a little bit of a cold before we sent him off to boot camp. I guess it's my turn. So, yeah, I called off on Monday because I wasn't feeling well, but it was something completely different. So I got a lot of stitching done on Monday. But yeah, it was just kind of an odd week. Did get quite a bit done. I'm been contemplating some things that if I don't address this week, I don't know if I'll address it next week. It might be the week after. And some haul came in. My first market order came in. Actually, my first two market orders came in. So I will show you what I got. I bought a new organizational thing for my charms, so I'll show you that. Other than that, I think everything's been going great. We had a little bit of weird weather. It's a beautiful spring day today. The sun is out, the birds are chirping. It could be a little bit warmer for my taste, but hey, I'm in short sleeves, so I'm happy. I received my form letter from my son, who's in boot camp, so now we have the correct address and we can write to him. So the letter writing campaign has begun. I wrote 2 letters. I sent them to him in one envelope, and I spread the address around to, family and friends, his girlfriend, so we will start writing him often, and hopefully he will have time to write us back once in a while. They provide a matrix for us to see where he is and what the main focus is of each day of training. So he's had his rifle issued to him. He has started his martial arts training. He has, I think, yesterday or today was the first day he met the obstacle course. So yeah, he's been busy. But it was a better week because I know that he made it through receiving week, and those initial physical fitness tests that he was, I think, a little concerned about, went through those, no problem. So now we just got to get through the next, I think we're at 11 weeks now. I'm not counting or anything. Anyways, stitching. Let's go ahead. I had a finish, and a new start, and some whips. So let's go ahead and let's start with the finish. I am picking up a chart, a whip that I am more than halfway done with out of my whip pile. It could be seasonal, it could be a sampler, it could be anything, just whatever is in my whip pile that I haven't touched in a while, but it's close enough that if I dedicated a few days to it, I should get it across the finish line. And that's been working really well. So I've had 2 finishes, one a couple weeks ago and one I finished last night. So far my thought and my plan is working. I put some time in on Seaside Sparrow and I got him across the finish line, and he is so cute. He really, really is. This is by Artful Offerings. And I am stitching this on 32 count Belfast linen by Artiste, 2/2. And I always forget my little board. Hold on. There we go. Anyways, he's done. Look how cute he is. He's so cute. So cute. He measures about 3.5 by 6.25 or 6.5. I love his little frame. I debated putting the stars at the top and just making him a little shorter, but I'm so glad I added the stars in. He is so cute. Not sure how I'm going to finish him yet. I am leaning towards a flat fold. And in all honesty, I probably should try a flat fold because I'm pretty sure I have everything here that I need to do that kind of a finish. But I'm also wondering how he might look on a wooden board. So I thought I might check Paisleys and Polka Dots or Chantel's 141 Design Company. But I also feel like I have so many boards going already and finishes for boards that I am not sure I really want him on a board. So I don't know. I keep going back and forth. I don't want him to be a pillow. That much I know. But he is so cute. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to bump you. He is so cute. I'm so happy I got him done. So I just need to cut him out of the fabric and press him and finish him. And I get to pick a new one for, well, next Friday. Well, next Friday is going to be a little different. I am going away on a retreat with our middle school and high school kids from through work, and I leave Friday evening or late afternoon to drive up there. That is the trip where a place that's 1.5 hours away by car on a Friday night at 4:30, it takes you 3.5 to 4 hours to get there. So you know how excited I am. But once I get there, I love it. I'm fine. I really enjoy it. So I get a little mini vacation, but I'm working. I don't know. Actually, I'm there supervising. I'm not working a whole lot. So that's better. I like to supervise, but then that also means that I'm the one that they come to if there's issues. So I'm like, I don't know. So I don't know that I'll be able to pull a new one out this next Friday. I may switch that and make it a Thursday stitch, or I may get some time. I go into work later, like early afternoon on that day. So I may have time in the morning to do a little stitching. We'll see. I have a new start. I just couldn't stand it. Oh, this isn't my new start. Where's my new start? Here it is. I couldn't stand it. I had to get something with some light, bright colors, And look at these light, bright colors. These are all the called for flosses. Really pretty pinks and blues and yellows and a black. Just really nice. And I am stitching Birds of a Feather by Anabella's. And what I'm doing is I'm just stitching the motif. I'm not stitching the word February. And I am stitching this on a mystery fabric. It was a scrap, but I had enough that I can make it work. And this is how far I got. So most of the branch is done. I started on the heart. I did a butterfly and some hearts here, and I started on the first bird. So just really a sweet little piece. My initial thought, you can't even, I mean, the colors, I just love it. This is more like a coral pink. I may stitch it in a pillow in a similar manner to the sample, or I may do something else with it. I don't know. We'll see. I have a basket in the house, and it's I don't know exactly how old it is. It was my grandma's, but I don't know. And I've got a silk plant in it, and I do like the silk plant in it, but I'm kind of wondering, do I switch it up now? I mean, it's had a silk plant since my grandmother passed away, and I got the basket, and that was in about 2000, 2001. It may be time to change it up, take the plant out, and put some cross-stitch pillows in. I don't know. It's up on a higher shelf, so it's not like people can walk up and look down into it. It's a little bit above eye level for me, at least. Excuse me. So it's just something I've been thinking about. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, that's been sitting there for a while. I worked on Redbird Sampler by Brenda Gervais. I had put this one down for a while because I thought I had messed up on that arch. So I had the green stitched to about here, and I couldn't figure out what was going on with it, so I ripped it out. I had it right the whole time. I was mildly annoyed. I am stitching this on 32 count Belfast linen by Zweigart. Is Belfast a color? I don't think it is. I don't know the color of this, but it's kind of a tea stained, peachy tea stained. So I almost got the green all the way back into where it was. I didn't have it come all the way down yet, but I thought maybe if I worked on the flowers, that would help me place the leaves and not feel like I was wrong. So I added the coral colored flowers, and I filled in that motif, and I did a little bit of the green here with whatever was left on my thread from frogging. Maybe this should be a Friday night piece until it's done. I mean, honestly, it's not that big of a piece. I should be able to handle it. I don't know. But I like it. I think it's really pretty. I love the reds and the corals and the blues. I've got a little bit of the blues starting here with the church. I think it'll be really pretty when it's done. I know many, many people have stitched this one. And I'm using all the called for. And I'm stitching this 2 over 2. Monday when I was home, I stitched on my Stitching Seasons Winter. This was a club from Fat Quarter Shop and Stitching with the Housewives. This is what the chart looks like. Being that spring will be here by Friday. I'm not sure I'm going to get this done by then, but I made quite a bit of progress. So the whole top half is done. The blue on this house is done, and the blue on this house is done, and the roof on this one is done. And now I just started in with the black for the doors, and I'm just doing the buildings, and then I have the months at the bottom, and it will be a done project. So this one, unfortunately, I won't get to display this winter, and it's okay. I still love it. I still think it's adorable. I still enjoy stitching it. So I just got a little distracted. That's all. It happens. Kit came with the fabric, the finishing fabric, the bag, the floss, everything I need to work on it, except a needle. I am participating in the Teresa Kogut Mystery Stitch Along for her Patreon group level 4. I am choosing not to print out these pages just yet because it's a lot of ink. So every month there's a new release, but I'm not printing out the cover page. So this isn't going to help you a whole lot. But this is what I'm working on. So the first month is done. The second month is very close to being done. I got that really close this week because I realized that the third month was going to be released yesterday, and it was. So I did want to put some time in. I am stitching this on the called for linen, which is 30. Did I lose it? Oh, it's on the back of this. "40 Count Up in the Attic Linen" by Fox and Rabbit. That's the called for. And this is my progress. So what I did is I finished the road going up and across and down, and I started working on that building there. So I got pretty close. There's 2 light posts that go here. I think there's a building that starts here, and then this is one of those buildings that it's 2 buildings that are very, very close to each other, or they have a shared wall. You know, like when you go to those older towns, or an older downtown area, you might have brick buildings that they're just one right next to each other, and they're very close. There's no space between the buildings. I think it looks like that. So I enjoy this one. It's tiny tiny, tiny stitches. But I think it's going to be really cute. It's going to be long and narrow, long lengthwise, vertically. And I'm using, right now, all of the called for flosses. I have not decided if I'm going to switch any of these out to a over dyed. I kind of, because I have all of this ready to go and kitted, I think I might just stay with the DMCs, and we'll go from there. My goal this month is to really focus and get the month 2 and month 3 finished, so that I really do want to keep up on this one. It's going to be a 24-month project, and honestly, the monthly assignments are small enough that if you really put some time in, you can get it done a little bit every week, and you should be able to get it done. So that's my goal. I worked on my Stitching with the Housewives monthly weigh in April. Such cute bunnies. They're so cute. I'm stitching this on the called for 28 count Tea Dyed Monaco with the called for flosses that come with the chart. I am doing this one through Fat Quarter Shop, so they automatically bill me and I get the chart and the floss. I bought the fabric separately. This color, Shrimp Cocktail, I love it so much. So I finished the face and the head of the white bunnies. I did the flowers. I just have a little bit of greenery to put here. I did the chocolate bunny. I have to add his eyes and the center of the flowers. And then the next color I think I'm going to do is the blue, or the lettuce leaf. It's kind of this minty green color here. And that is, I believe it's the collar on all of the bunnies, and the bunny has like little socks on or something. I don't know, there's blue on the bunnies, and then they're holding a blue cake plate, and so it will be there. And then there's the chocolate bunny that comes off of that minty cake plate. So I still have quite a bit to do on this, but it is working up quick enough. And I think that is it for my stitching. I did I think I put in just a few stitches on one of those, or none at all on one day. I just wasn't feeling great. So it's hard, when you're not feeling well and you really know you need to go to bed and you're fighting it with all your might. There was one I didn't stitch very much, if any at all. So, so there's that. Okay, haul. I honestly do not remember if I talked about my Floss Fix Club from last week. I don't know if it came in before or after I filmed, so we're going to look at it again if we've already looked at it. If we haven't, look what came in. So this is my Floss Fix. It's Classic Colorworks from Fat Quarter Shop, and this month it's Dublin Gray, Dulce de Leche, Eggshell, Embers, English Ivy, and Erin-Go Emerald. They're just going down the alphabet. They are not trying to do colors. They're just trying to fill the stash based on the alphabet. Like this color kind of matches, well, not quite. Say it matches my shirt, but it really doesn't. So real pretty colors. And then the May monthly weigh-in came in. Birds. I love them. Really cute. And it comes with the called for flosses. So I'll be ready for May. I placed an order with basically two different companies for orders for market. I bought one pattern from Anabella's that came from market, and then 2 other patterns, and then I ordered everything else through Lindy's Stitches, and partly because I kind of want to spread it around, and I did my market order last year with Anabella's. I just wanted to go with somebody different, and with Lindy's Stitches, what got me this year is that she was only charging shipping one time. So shipping would be refunded, and she would combine orders. So as charts came out in the weeks leading up to market, if you didn't have to wait and take a chance of it being too late and you not getting something, you could order as they came out, and then she would combine all the orders and send them off. So that's why I did that. But I was really hoping to get this one early, and it came. I'm so happy. But I picked up Spring Quaker by Primrose Cottage. I love the purple. I love the motifs. I'm sure you're going to see a lot of this. I have the fabric that came in. I believe it's mushroom. You're on my fabric box right now, so I can't get into it, but it's mushroom. So I've got the fabric, I believe, and I ordered the finishing kit, and the finishing kit will come with all the floss, the fabric backing, and the rickrack. And the rickrack is by Lady Dot Creates. Now that has not shipped yet. They may be waiting for some of the supplies to come in. I don't know, but I'm ready. And then I pulled the trigger. I have been looking at this spring fling for a while now, and I finally decided, yes, order it. So that came, and I think I want to stitch this on my peony, which I'm stitching another sampler on. Haven't quite decided. I think it will depend if the called for flosses, those pinks, show up on the peony, but I got him because I couldn't stand it any longer. And then I think this might be a market release too. Chubby Bunny. I just decided he's so cute and so little. He probably will be a very quick stitch, so I picked him up. And then I got an email from Lindy's Stitches that they did not have enough. They could not get their hands on enough of the cookbook from market. So I went to Primrose Cottage because I saw that they still had it, and I ordered it really quick, and it came. And so Happiness is Homemade. It came. I am so glad I got this. Now, it's hard to show. It's a cookbook. Can I be honest? I just glanced at a couple of the recipes. I'm looking at the charts. But they've got that one. And I mean, well worth the $12 for the charts that you get. A little jam. I'm not showing you all of them. I'm just going to show you a few because not everybody did photos. Life is what you bake it. So cute. This actually, I have a friend that does baking. This would be really cute for her. Look at the carrot, the bunnies. So cute. And Hello Spring. Bunny with its little ears, so cute. So quite a few are in here. Here's a list of who contributed. So some of my favorites, of course, some that I've never heard of before. I may have to order last year's, but that came. My big market order from Lindy's Stitches, I'm hoping will be delivered today. If it's delivered this week, I'm gonna try to film the market haul video so that I have something to post next Saturday, or I might not be posting next weekend, or it might be late. We'll see. The next thing that I decided, I've been thinking about this for a while. I saw this case on Amazon and I've been thinking about it for a while, and I finally just decided, because I've been cleaning my craft room so I can do a craft room tour. But as you can see, I've also been crafting, so I'm not quite ready. I will get there. And I just decided I wanted something a little bit different to store my charms in. A few videos ago, several videos ago, I did a video on charms. Excuse me, I bought 2024 charms to put on finishing pieces so that I would know what year I fully finished them in. I also bought charms to use in my finishing for the holidays. Snowflakes, Christmas trees, snowmen, sleighs, Santas, you know, all of that kind of thing. And then I've got a couple other things that I put in here too that are charm-like that I can use for finishing. So this is the box. It is 6.5 long by 4. I'm gonna say 4 3/4 wide, and probably about 2.5, 2 1/4 deep. And in here, you have a bunch of mini boxes. This is why I liked it. I had mine in an embroidery floss, like bobbin case, which was fine. It did its purpose, but it's long and bulky, and I thought if I'm keeping it out here, that whole case might need to go in with me, or I need to pick out what I want and then they could get lost easier. So I thought these little cases would probably be better. So that's what I did. So I have, you know, them all divided up by color. So here's rose gold from Farm Girl Dry Goods. I think I bought some rusty jingle bells. Those are in there. I have, I did a mystery box through, I think it was Simon Says Stamp around the holidays, and they sent a couple of Tim Holtz metal finishing pieces, and these are blue ribbon charms, so I threw those in there. And then, you know, I've got, let's do my snowflake one because it's pretty full. The snowflakes. So I really like this. Very affordable. I think one was like $10. Definitely not more than I think it was 10, honestly. I will link this. I bought this through Amazon. I will link it below if you are interested, along with some of the other things that I like. I don't yet have an Amazon storefront. I'm still trying to figure that out, but the link will work. A full disclosure, I am an affiliate with Amazon, so if you purchase through my link, I will get a little bit of a commission. And when I say a little bit, it's a little bit of commission, and it does not come, you're not paying for that. It comes from the product manufacturer, so you're not paying more for it. It's just if you use my link, then I'm basically advertising it for them. So I'm liking it. Okay, I think that is it. I'm hoping to get some stitching done, move a couple of these closer to the finish line, pick up a new one. I have been thinking about my birthday start, which was Summer Quaker. It's been gnawing at the back of my head, and I think I want to restart that one. I'm not sure. I'm going to pull it out this week, and I'm going to look at it, and we'll talk about it next week, this coming week, or the weekend after. We'll see. But I've been kind of feeling the pull to work on that and start moving that along. And I made progress, but I didn't make a lot of progress that it would hurt to start over. And I'd rather start over than keep going and wind up being unhappy with it. So with that being said, that will be coming in the future. And then I will be gone Friday and Saturday and half of Sunday, so we'll see what happens next weekend. Anyways, I think that is it. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I hope that you've got some nice weather and that you're able to get out and do some fun things. Spring is almost here, at least on the calendar, maybe not weather-wise. We're getting there. Anyways, have a great week. Please make sure that you take a moment, if you haven't done so already, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so that you're notified when I upload new content. I really appreciate it. I have linked in the description box below my Facebook page. I also have a private group, All Things Stitchy, with bluebird paper and thread. I know, really wordy and really long. I apologize. Please make sure that if you want to join that group, answer the questions. I will not approve unless you answer the questions. There's only 3 at this point in time. And I know that I haven't been very active on Facebook or really any of my social media. That is the hardest part for me. Just because I would rather be stitching than thinking up different content to put on social media at this point in time. I have a goal in mind that will bring that into the fold a little bit more, but I'm just not there because I just don't have the time to post as often as I want to. But if you'd like to join, please do. I'd love to have you. My Instagram is down there too. I tend to post a little bit more to Instagram, but because it's quick and easy. Anyways, so please, all of that helps to move everything forward, and I really do appreciate it. Have a great week, and until next week, happy stitching. Bye.